Welcome to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern, character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes local sports. Call 233-8750. Come by our office at 508 South Jefferson Street or look for the link online at athensal.us.
Local sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have two things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
If you'd like to download a copy of this game or hear it again on demand, go to pasnetwork.net. You can find this game and previous games under the Archives tab. You can also subscribe to the Play Action Sports podcast and listen to it on your favorite platform like iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify, or ask Alexa or Google to open the Play Action Sports podcast, keeping you up to date on Athens and Limestone County sports. Play Action Sports.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of James Clemens Sports right here on PAS Plus. I'm Kirk Pierce, alongside me, my producer, Mr. Tim Lambert. We are live at the Jetsplex for another edition of James Clemens Softball Action. This afternoon, the Lady Jets are going to be taking on the visiting Lee Generals in a game that was supposed to be Tuesday night, but after the torrential downpour that we received overnight Monday night kind of washed out the field a little bit, and we were able to move that game to tonight or this afternoon for a 4 o'clock start. And right now we're getting ready for the starting lineups for both teams. And you can kind of hear those in the background. There it is.
Number 42, Sadie South. Number 15, Eva Otero. Number 10, Christy Johnson. Number 6, Riley Fisher. Number 11, Claire Haygood. Number 4, Natalie Crawley. Number 18, Caroline Forrest. Number 31, Shida Yamaguchi. Ladies and gentlemen, rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats.
And so now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the and the home of the brave,
And that was the national anthem right here at the Jetsplex as we get ready for the first pitch here in just a moment. But what we want to do is take a quick break, come back, and we'll have the top of the first inning right here on PAS Plus.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously. Local sports are brought to you in part by Limestone County Commission Chairman Colin Daly. Visit the County Commission page at limestonecounty-al.gov to keep up with what's going on in the county and find out what ranks us in the top 5% in the state. You can also call Colin at 256-233-6400 or on his cell phone at 256-800-4544.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on PAS Plus. We get ready for the first pitch. Delancey's going to be in the circle to start us off this afternoon. You've got King that's going to be behind the dish at catcher. Hey, good. It's going to be at first. And, of course, over there at shortstop, we've got Klopfenstein and we've got Peyton at third. Now the first batter for Lee is going to step up. It's number 11. Last name's London. So London steps into the batter's box, gets ready for the first pitch from Delancey. Inside, misses. Ball 1. 2, check that. Thank you. Got some help up in the press box today. It's always good to have that. Some eyes on the field for me when I have to take it off. Love having that. Had pitch misses inside as well for ball 3. So 3-0 quickly to the leadoff batter. So 3-0. That's going to be a strike right there down on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch by Delancey. Able to get a little bit of break on that one. So a called strike. So now 3-1. This is still the hitter's pitch on the way with this count. Look at her throw right down the middle again for strike 2. So 3-2. So Delancey's battled back from a 3-0 start to take this count full. So here we go. Payoff pitch to London, number 11. She's going to hit that one right back up the middle to Delancey. Delancey's going to field it, throw it over to Haygood for out number 1. Good little infielding right there. She helped herself out through 3 straight strikes right there and got the putback right to her. She took it on the bounce.
Tyler.
And made the out. So now up to bat's number 8, Tyler. So Tyler, right-handed batter, to face the righty pitcher. She's going to drop that one in. A nice pitch. You can see some confidence right here brewing early in the top of the first inning by Delancey. Get in there, get 3 straight strikes or 4 straight strikes thrown. That one's low in the dirt as Tyler squared to bunt. Pulled back in time for ball 1. So the background noise you're hearing is another baseball game. So we have softball going on, and then we're going to have a baseball game over on the baseball field as the Buckhorn Bucks are coming to town to take on the James Clemens Jets over there. We'll keep you updated at that score throughout this game as well. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss just outside. King, I liked what she did there, kind of held that out there on the outside to make sure that ump was sure that's what he wanted to call. But he stuck with his initial reaction. 2-1 now, the count to Tyler. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2-2. So now check that. That was a 3-2 count, and she foul tipped that one. And now you've got a new batter up for Lee. It's Armani. That's a low pitch to Armani, number 5. So 1-0 to the third batter. That's going to drop right in the zone. Beautiful called strike there by Delancey. So Delancey has one really kind of a strikeout and a putback out. 1-2 batters now, and see what you can do with the third one. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So she's ahead in the count. 1-2. Delancey looks, gets the call, sets, goes into her motion. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a slow roller over to second, going to be picked up, thrown over to Haygood for out number 3. So a beautiful out there, beautiful 3 up, 3 down to get those outs by James Clemens. So when we come back, we'll have King starting us off. You're listening to Jets Softball on PAS Plus.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have two things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on PAS Plus. Kirk Pierce, Tim Lambert up here in the press box at the Jets Plex as James Clemens was able to hold Lee to no score, 3 up, 3 down in that first inning, which really works out right there for Delancey as she was able to get those 3 outs quickly and get them into the dugout. And so James Clemens about to step up to the batter's box to lead us off in the bottom of the first with no score. So due up this inning, you're going to have King, Klopfenstein, and Payton. Then if we get to the 4th spot, we'll see Plant, South, Otero, Delancey. Batting 8th is going to be Fisher, and then 9th is going to be Haygood. That's going to round out our lineup today as King, the speedy lefty, gets ready to step into the batter's box. So King's going to step in, waiting on not sure what we're waiting. Oh, I guess we're waiting on first base coach to make her way over to first base. So a little lull in the action there.
McKenna King.
So here's McKenna King stepping up. To face London, the pitcher. Here's the pitch, slow pitch outside, misses ball 1. So 1-0 to King. She was setting up for a slap bunt, but that one bounced way before it got to the plate. 2-0. So here comes the 2-0 pitch. King's going to swing at that one, hit it over to second. She's going to pick it up, field it, throw it over to first. Gets away from the first baseman. Go towards the dugout. King's going to take second on an infield single because she really was going to outrun that one. And then on the throwing error by number 2, or standing at second, she was able to get over there at second base. So now Klopfenstein steps into the batter's box with a runner in scoring position, King at second. That one bounces on the plate for ball 1. So here's the 1-0 pitch. Klopfenstein's going to watch that called strike go by. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Klopfenstein's going to take a hack at that one, and it's going to go right over the shortstop's head for a single, RBI single, as King's going to go ahead and make the round and score on that RBI single there by Klopfenstein. And now Farrah Payton steps up for her first at bat of the day. Payton, power hitter, batting in the 3rd spot of the lineup for the Jets. Klopfenstein takes off to second. Ball 1. Checked that, called it a strike. Kind of thought it bounced on the plate. So called strike. So now the count goes 1-1. Klopfenstein able to steal third on that pitch there. Just a really slow pitch delivery there by the pitcher for the Generals. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Payton's going to take a hack at that one. Misses for strike 2. So 2-2 now. To Payton, nobody out. Runner at third. 1-0 your score. James Clemens on top. Off of Klopfenstein's hit, able to get King around from second base. So 3-2 now the count to Payton. That last pitch was a ball. Here's the full count pitch. It's going to roll towards the plate. Payton's going to just drop her bat and slow walk down the line. So now, Plant. Sydney Plant is your batter. Payton's going to take off. Takes second. Now she's going to round towards third as that ball gets away, and Klopfenstein's going to score off of the passed ball. So now another runner in scoring position, James Clemens, with a 2-0 lead. And now Plant had another ball thrown to her, so now her count goes to 2-0. She's going to hit that one foul down towards third base. So 2-1 pitch on the way. Here it is. Plant's going to just watch that one fall right into the strike zone for a 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. She's going to hit a hot shot towards left field. That's going to score another run as she rounds first, makes her way over towards second for a stand-up double for Plant. RBI double there. James Clemens takes a 3-0 lead early in this bottom of the first inning. And now Sadie South, number 42, is going to step into the batter's box for her first at bat of the game with no outs and a runner at second base. South's going to watch first pitch called strike go by. So remind you that you can check out the PAS Plus mobile app at your connection to all of our live streams, along with scores, game archives, and a whole lot more. All you got to do is go online to pasnetwork.net for the download links. South hits that one right back up the middle hard, and in a defensive move, the pitcher just can't move. The pitcher just puts her glove up and makes the catch, and she was dodging it for out number 1. So now Otero is going to be your batter with 1 out and a runner at second. As Plant takes off towards third base. And that called strike. So Plant with a stolen base. Moving over to third. Getting in scoring position with Otero at the plate. That misses outside, ball 1. So 1-1 now the count. As Otero hits that shot out towards left field, left fielder's going to get underneath it. Not deep enough to get Plant home, so she's going to stay at third. Now 2 outs.
Number 10, Christian Delancey.
So Delancey comes in. She's pitching. She's got 2 outs and a runner at third. That one's going to get away from the catcher. Plant's going to stay at third. So a base hit scores a run here. So 1-0. That's going to drop outside the zone for 2-0. Delancey in the 7th spot of the lineup. She's going to get a called strike on that one, so 2-1 now the count. Let's ball 3 go by. So 3-1 now. She's going to hit a shot back up the middle. Shortstop can't get to it. RBI single. Now she's going to round first and make her way towards second. That's a stand-up double. So a nice ground ball hit towards center field. Scores another run as James Clemens takes a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. And Delancey decided to take third base. And she gets there. She's safe on a bit of aggressive running there. Coach Kimbrough getting aggressive. Now the Lee coaches out there wanting to have a talk with the umps, want them to confer to see if she needs to go back to second. And they're just laughing. So there she's safe. So they just went out, had a conversation, probably told a joke, didn't really talk about the play, and then said she was safe. I mean, that's what they were doing. Okay, so here we go. 4-0. Delancey standing at third, so 2 outs. Opportunity for Fisher to drive in a run. First pitch to her, called strike. So 0-1. That's a called strike number 2. So quickly 0-2 to Fisher. She's going to let that one go, and it bounces before it gets to the plate. So 1-2 now, the count to Fisher. She takes a hack. That gets by the catcher. So swinging strike 3 gets by the catcher. So Fisher, so a dropped third strike, and was able to get on first. And Delancey comes in to score, making your score 5-0 Jets in the bottom of the first. Now Haygood with an opportunity here to move Fisher around. Ball 1. She hits a high pop-up infield as the shortstop gets over there and makes the catch for out number 3. But James Clemens bats through the lineup and scores 5 runs in that inning to get us a quick 5-0 lead. So when we come back, we'll have the top of the second. You're listening to James Clemens Jets Softball on PAS Plus.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern, character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes local sports. Call 233-8750. Come by our office at 508 South Jefferson Street or look for the link online at athensal.us.
Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on PAS Plus as we head into the top of the second inning. Just to kind of recap the bottom of the first, James Clemens was able to get 5 runs off of 4 hits. Lee also had a couple of errors that inning. But now number 32 is going to step into the batter's box. She's playing third base today for the Generals. As we get ready for the start of the top of the second inning. Here we go. Delancey's only thrown 15 pitches so far to finish the first inning. So here's pitch number 16. Hits it right over towards Klopfenstein at shortstop, and she snags it. So pitch number 16 is an out. 1 pitch, 1 out, exactly. Love it.
Now batting for Lee, number 6.
So now number 6 for Lee. Now, I apologize for not having any names. We don't have anything in our we can follow up with. Swing and a miss there. So Delancey quickly ahead in the count. 0-1 to the batter, number 6 for Lee. Here's the pitch. She's going to pop that one foul out of play. So now 0-2. So now 0-2, 1 out, top of the second inning. Check that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. She's going to hit a line drive over towards left field, but it goes foul, just foul. So count remains 0-2. So 0-2. To the batter for Lee. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gets her. Caught her looking. Called strike 3. So beautiful pitch there by Delancey. And now your batter is going to be number 10, the shortstop.
Number 10.
Here's the first pitch. That goes way outside. Ball 1 kind of slipped. She's pointing at her chest. She knows that one was on her. So 2 outs, top of the second. No score for Lee. James Clemens with a 5-0 lead so far. That one misses outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's called strike. Beautiful pitch there. So 2-1 now to the batter for the Lee Generals. That one gets away from her. So 3-1. Battling back here. Delancey, opportunity right here with 2 outs. Keep that runner off of first. Here's the windup. That's a called strike. It's a full count now. So it's a little bit of a battle here between these two as the batter's got to figure out what she's going to do here. If it's close, she's got to swing. See what Delancey throws. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's called strike 3, sitting her down. And that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Delancey pitched 11 pitches that inning. Beautiful inning there in the circle. And that'll do it for the top of the second. When we come back, we'll be back to the top of the order for the James Clemens Jets. You're listening to Softball Action right here on PAS Plus.
Looking for t-shirts with just the message you want? They're as close as your computer or mobile device. Just go to daddyoscustomtees.com and look through the selection of designs for the perfect one. Or say just what you want with your very own designer message. Daddy O's Custom Tees features short and long sleeve t-shirts plus sweatshirts, hoodies, aprons, mugs, and even pet apparel. With Daddy O's Custom Tees, you can have it your way, whether you need 1 or 100. Go to daddyoscustomtees.com. That's DADDYOS CustomTees.com. DaddyOsCustomTees.com. The Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship has been set up to honor the legacy of Bama Zach Green, a huge fan of the Crimson Tide along with Limestone County sports. The scholarship will go each year to a male and female athlete from Limestone County. Checks should be made out to Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship and can be sent in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613. Donations can also be made in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. Thank you for showing your support for local athletes by giving to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on PAS Plus. Kirk Pierce, Tim Lambert at the Jetsplex for ladies softball action. You can follow us on Twitter, which is now X, on PAS Network, and look for Play Action Sports on Facebook. We'll keep you updated on scores and information tonight and throughout the week. So we're going to go back to the top of the order as we were able to bat through the lineup the bottom of the first. So King, Klopfenstein, and Payton do up this inning. So here we go. With King, 1 for 1 on the day. She was able to outrun a hit to second base to lead us off and get this scoring going. Ball 1 to McKing. So King has the ability to hit for power, can lay down a bunt, can slap swing. That one misses outside, ball 2. So a very dangerous leadoff batter for James Clemens. And if she gets on, it's hard to keep her out from scoring. So 3-0 right here. So here's a 3-0 pitch. King is just probably going to let that one go by. As you know, Coach Kimbrough and I have those discussions, and she does. Ball 4. So King draws a leadoff walk to start us off in the bottom of the second inning.
Number 13.
So now Klopfenstein makes her way in. So Sullivan Klopfenstein playing shortstop, batting second, gets hit by the pitch and takes first base. So now Farrah Payton drew a walk at her first at bat.
Number 9, Farrah Payton.
Thank you. Far too kind.
So Farrah Payton steps up. She lets ball 1 go by. I will tell you, this ump a little slow in his calls, so I have to sit back and relax just a minute when I see the ball go across the plate, right? So 1-0 to Peyton with 2 on. Definitely 1 in scoring position, possibly 2. That hits her on the elbow, and she'll take her base. So bases loaded, full for Sydney Plant. And she, can definitely go yard if the pitch is right where it needs to be. She did hit a double her first at bat off the left field fence. And she does pop that one up towards left. Left's going to get underneath it. The sun was in her eyes. Makes the catch. King's going to tag up and score on that one. Everybody else stays put. So an RBI sacrifice fly there by Plant. So Sadie South, now your batter, 0 for 1. As she lined out on a shot back to the pitcher. Pitcher just kind of stuck her glove out and made that catch. Looks like called strike 1. So you got Klopfenstein at second, Peyton at first, 1 out. 6-0 your score. So ball 1. So 1-1 to Sadie South. Here's the pitch. That was going to not even drop into the zone. Ball 2. So 2-1. She's going to pop that one up towards short. Short's going to get underneath it for out number 2. Everybody else is just going to stay put. So now Otero is going to be your batter. She is 0 for 1. She lined out the center fielder. So she's got 2 outs, 2 on. She's going to pop that one out towards right field, and it just drops in on the line, keeps rolling. Klopfenstein's going to score. Peyton's going to round third, and she's going to score as Otero's got a stand-up RBI, 2 RBI double on that one. So now Delancey comes up. 1 for 1 on the day with 2 outs. She had a great idea there going down that third base line, but that one just goes foul. Your score, James Clemens 8, Lee nothing right now. So they've been able to score 3 runs this inning. So 1 runner at second. That's Otero. Delancey up to bat with an 0-1 pitch on the way. Here's the pitch. Another shot right up the middle. As it looks like Otero's going to round third and score. So an RBI single by Delancey to keep this inning going.
Riley Fisher.
So now Fisher is going to be your batter. She's 0 for 1. She reached base on a third pitch strike, dropped her pass ball. So ball 1 to Fisher. With a runner at first, Fisher watches ball 2 go by. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one's going to miss inside, ball 3. And now Delancey is going to take second on that pitch. So 3-0. That was going to drop in there to the strike zone, called strike 3-1 now. She did not have the green light. Still, hitter's pitch right here with a 3-1, so she can be choosy. If it's not where she wants it, just let this one go by. She's going to swing at it, hits it over towards short. Short's going to throw it to first, and he's going to be safe on a dropped ball at first. So now runners on the corners. So now, the ninth batter of the lineup, Haygood, 0 for 1. She popped out to short her first at bat. She's got runners on the corners with 2 outs, called strike. As Fisher's going to take second base. So now, we've got runners in scoring position at second and third. James Clemens with a 9-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. Haygood's going to let first ball go by, so 1-1. On deck is King with 2 outs. So back to the top of the order right after Haygood. Ball 2. So 2-1. Here's the pitch. That one's high, misses 3-1. So another hitter's count. So here's the 3-1 pitch. She's going to hit that one back up the middle. That's going to score 1. That's going to hit off the fence. It's 2-run score. So a 2 RBI double there by Haygood to keep this inning going. So beautiful bit of hitting right there by Haygood. And now King comes up for the second time this inning, as she drew a walk earlier in the bottom of the second. Now your score 11-0. James Clemens quickly on top, scoring 6 runs this inning, 5 in the first. We're not done. King looks at ball 1. So here's the pitch. King. Now look at ball 2. Klopfenstein on deck. Then Peyton in the hole. Here's 2-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball 3. So ball 4 to King, puts her on the bag. Now we got runners at first and second for Klopfenstein. So her second at bat of the afternoon, of this inning. She was hit by a pitch earlier and then came around to score. So I know she would like to get a little bit of RBI action right here, get involved in some of that. So here's the pitch to her. That's going to drop in the zone for called strike 1. So 0-1. Late swing, going to hit it over to third. Third's going to pick it up, touch third base, and that's going to end the inning for the James Clemens Jets, but not before they tacked on another 6 runs this inning, heading into the top of the third. James Clemens with a big lead, 11-0 over Lee Generals. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on PAS+.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Alabama needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens sports, and Applebee's tailgate talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on PAS Plus. Here's your score heading into the top of the third inning. 11-0. James Clemens on top, doing a really good job for Coach Kimbrough and his staff and his team and his club. All of them just really coming in, been able to bat around in both innings and scoring 6 and 5 runs respectively in the past 2 innings. And a nice big lead there heading into this top of the third. Delancey doing a good job in the circle. She pitched 2 innings. She's only thrown 26 pitches. So right off the bat, averaging 13 pitches an inning. I mean, in theory, you'd love to just get 3 pitches an inning and then get out of here, right? But that doesn't really work out. But I know Coach Kimbrough, talked to him before the game, and he was hoping to see Delancey have a good outing this afternoon, and so far she's proven him right, and I know he's got a big smile on his face for that. So listen, you can go online to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week and vote on this week's poll. We'll announce the winner Saturday between 10 and noon on Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. The winner receives a gift card from Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Now the batter. Number 14 for Lee Generals. She's the first base, plays first base, so ball 1 to her. So here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to inside and is going to hit just catch the batter. She didn't even move. So now, got another batter stepping up. It's going to be number 17 for Lee. So now a runner at first for Lee, the first runner they've had of the afternoon. That's a called strike. Beautiful pitch there for Delancey. That was low. Hits off of King's glove. She throws it to second. The runner's going to steal second. On that kind of almost like a wild pitch. I mean, I don't really want to call it that, but she did. Kind of bounced off of her glove. So 1-1 now the count to the batter for Lee with a runner at second. That's a called strike. Beautiful pitch. So now ahead in the count 1-2 with a runner at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. She's going to hit that one towards second base. Crawley's going to pick that up, throw it over to first for out number 1. The runner does advance over to third base. So now number 20 is going to be your batter. For Lee. With a runner at third. So a chance here for Lee to put a run on the board. That's going to miss outside, ball 1. That's a swing and a miss. So 1-1 the count. That was low and in the dirt, gets by King. Runner stays at third. So 2-1 now the count. So 2-1. Count to the batter, number 20. The number 9 batter in the lineup for Lee. Delancey, 2-1 pitch. He's going to foul that one back for strike 2. So 2-2 now. So 2-2 to number 20. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He's going to hit that one back up the middle towards Delancey. Delancey's going to throw it to King, make the out at the plate to save the shutout so far. That was a fielder's choice, but the runner is going to make it to first base. That's a fielder's choice, not a hit.
Now batting for Lee, number 11.
So back to the top of the order for Lee. 0 for 1. She grounded out to the pitcher, number 11 did. And the runner at first, 2 outs. Low in the dirt, ball 1.
What's your name?
11-0 your score. 1-0 pitch on the way. Catches that corner for a called strike. Talked to Delancey's dad earlier. He's talking about how she likes to live on that corner, and she's getting that call tonight. She's doing a really good job here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a slow ground ball over towards Peyton. Peyton's got to make a quick throw, and she makes it to the bag for the first Lee General hit of the day. Hard to get that out right there at first on that slow roller. I bet if Peyton let that one go, it was headed towards foul. So now Tyler, no, check that, number 8, I guess that is Tyler, is your batter with 2 outs and 2 on for Lee.
Now batting for Lee, number 8.
So I think Coach Kimbrough probably said the same thing to Peyton. Hey, if you let that one go, it's going foul. She kind of fielded that one a little too fast. So here's the first pitch. Squares to bunt foul. Strike 1. So 0-1 to the batter. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. He's definitely got a lot of spin on the ball. Kind of drifts away from the batter towards the outside corner. So 0-2 to the number 2 batter in the lineup for the Lee Generals. That's going to be a pop-up towards short. Just out of beyond the reach of Klopfenstein for a single, and everybody's going to stay put. So now bases loaded. Just beyond the reach of Klopfenstein at shortstop. So now Armani, number 5. Grounded out to second. Her first at bat. She got bases loaded with 2 outs. That was low and in the dirt. Nobody's going to let pass ball. Nobody's going to run, so everybody stays put. Bases stay loaded. That's a called strike right there. So 1-1 now. So 1-1. So that's going to be a shot out towards center field. So 1 run's going to score. 2 score. King throws it over to third. As that's a 2 RBI single. And then the runner's going to make her way over to second base. As you got runners now at second and third with 2 outs. So now the cleanup, number 32 for Lee with 2 outs. That catches the corner, called strike. So 0-1. That one's down in the dirt. Ball 1. So 1-1. 2 outs. Top of the third. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. So here comes the 3-1 pitch. Misses inside, ball 4. So that puts bases loaded for number 6. She struck out looking, her first at bat. So maybe we'll get a repeat performance here with bases loaded and 2 outs in the top of the third, as Lee's been able to score 2 runs this inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Boy, that was a big hack right there. She was trying to get all of it with 1 swing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball. That's a ball. So 1-1. One and one. That one's low, misses. Ball 2. So getting ready right here. This pitch will be pitch number 55 for Delancey. And a little over almost 3 innings of work. So that's a shot over to Peyton. Peyton picks up the hard grounder, taps third base, and gets out of the inning. So a really good job there by Peyton. Heads up play. So your score right now, 11-2. James Clemens on top of Lee. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Jets softball right here on PAS Plus.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball of PAS Plus. Here's Tim Lambert at the Jetsplex as your James Clemens Jets hosting the Lee Generals in this softball action right here on the softball field. James Clemens with an 11-2 lead. Delancey threw 29 pitches last inning, with 3 runs off of 3 hits. All of those came with 2 outs, which is unfortunate because she was really doing a good job there pitching, but still ahead in this, but they were able to get 2 runs. So 11-2 your score. So we want to remind you to listen up for the new podcast right here on PAS Plus. It's called The Wingmen. We'll talk to James Clemens coaches and players every week of the football season, live from Walk-On Sports Bistro in Madison. You can hear it right here on the PAS Plus mobile app or your Alexa device, and online at the PASplus.net. It'll be me, Coach Brad Kimbrough, the softball coach, and Coach Johnny Johnson, the baseball coach, and Tim Lambert, our producer, all at Walk-On Sports Bistro in Madison. You never know what we're going to talk about, so just come on out there this fall and join us for the festivities. All right, Farrah Payton ready to lead us off this inning. As she fouls the first pitch off for strike 1. So 0-1 to Payton on that foul ball. 11-2 your score. So ball 1, 1-1 now. Payton wanted to get into the hit column. Big swing there, goes foul. Taking a look at James Clemens baseball action on the other side of the park as they're hosting Buckhorn. It's 2-2 lead in the bottom, or a 2-2 score heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. James Clemens up to bat to start that inning. Payton takes a look at ball number 2. So 2-2 to Payton. She's going to hit a high shot out towards center field. Center fielder's got to get underneath it, and it bounces off the wall. As Payton's going to head towards second base. Makes it there standing for a stand-up double to lead the inning. So she makes her way into the hit column as well. So now, Natalie Crawley is going to be your batter. So a single shot over there by Crawley brings in Peyton. Now Sadie South, your batter. She's going to hit a shot out towards center field. Center fielder's going to get underneath that one and make the out. So 1 out.
Number 15.
So now Otero, your batter. Last inning she had a double. That was a huge shot. Bounced off the right field wall. She's swinging first pitch. That's going to be a bouncer toward shortstop. Shortstop's not going to be able to field it, as Otero is going to get on base again with another infield hit.
Number 10, Christian Delancey.
So Delancey is going to step up. 2 for 2 on the day. She has a double and a single so far on the afternoon. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 1.
Courtesy runner for the Jets, number 11, Chase Lomo.
So here's the 1-0 pitch. Delancey going to hit it right back up the middle. It's going to take a bounce. Scores a run. So an RBI single there for Delancey. He's to stay perfect on the afternoon.
Number 6.
Crawley is going to cross the plate.
Fisher.
So now you've got Fisher, your batter. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Now she reached on a drop third strike earlier and then was able to reach on an error by the shortstop. So she has been on base. So first pitch to her misses, ball 1. Here's the second pitch. It's going to bounce in front of the plate, ball 2. So 2-0 to Fisher. She's going to hit that little spinner, and it's going to go foul. So 2-1. You can kind of see how that one was released. It was spinning, and she took a swing at it and hit it right off the top of her bat. It just popped up. So 3-1 on that ball. Bounces in front of the plate. And now Otero advances over to third. And Delancey makes her way over to second for Fisher with a hitter's count at 3-1. Hot shot down the third base line by Fisher. She's going to get into the hit column and score 1 run. So an RBI single there. So that was a hard ground ball down the third base line by Fisher. So now Claire Haygood's going to be your batter. She's 1 for 2. They'll let strike 1 go by. 14-2 your score. James Clemens on top of Lee. That's a pop-up, goes foul. (14-2) your score. 2 outs right here. Pop up. Hey, good. Towards center field. She's going to get underneath that, make the catch. But a sacrifice fly.
Number 3, McKenna King.
By Haygood to score another run. So now you've got 2 outs. 15-2 your score. As King will be able to bat for the 4th time today. That's outside, misses, ball 1. So ball 2 now to King. So here's the 2-0 pitch outside, ball 3. So number 11, Ford Lee, has pitched 85 pitches. It's a lot for 3 innings. Misses outside, ball 4. And that ball hits the ground, and Fisher's going to go ahead and take third base on a stolen base. Now King is standing at first, and then you got Fisher at third. So now Klopfenstein's going to bat. King's going to take first base on that ball. Klopfenstein's going to hit that shot out towards center field. Bounces off the center fielder's glove. She's going to make her way towards second for a double. So a 2 RBI double there by Klopfenstein. Beautiful bit of hitting right there. So 17-2, your score.
Everybody clap your hands.
So I think that's ball game. It's 15 runs in 3 innings. So James Clemens with a 17-2 victory in 3 innings, able to put Lee out here. Just a lot of hitting right here for the James Clemens Jets. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have some stats and final thoughts. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on PAS+.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have 2 things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern, character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes local sports. Call 233-8750. Come by our office at 508 South Jefferson Street or look for the link online at athensal.us.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
Here's what's on the Jets' radar. Freshman baseball plays Madison Academy at home on Saturday. JV baseball goes to Austin on Monday, while the freshman Jets are at Buckhorn, and golf teams compete in the Grissom Tiger Invitational at Valley Hill Country Club. Varsity and JV baseball go to Russellville on Tuesday, while varsity and JV softball will be at home against the other school. Varsity and JV girls soccer teams visit Hoover, and golf and tennis teams are in action at Huntsville. On Wednesday, tennis teams host the other school, and freshman boys soccer will travel to Gadsden City. We'll be back with more coverage from PAS Plus.
Coming this fall to a podcast platform near you. The Wingmen.
There's someone on the wing. Something.
Join us live every week this football season at Walk On Sports Bistro in Madison as Kirk Pierce, Johnny Johnson, and Brad Kimbrough talk James Clemens sports with coaches, players, and other special guests. The Wingmen.
We're winging it, Jerry.
This fall on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app on your Alexa device by saying Open PAS Plus and online at pasplus.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball here on PAS Plus. Your final score, James Clemens 17, Lady Generals 2. I want to remind you of the Jets All-In campaign. It's been set up to help the various athletic programs at James Clemens. All you got to do if you want some more information on donating, go online to jcathletics.net, and you can be getting involved and help JC Athletics continue to spread out across this campus, doing a great job. Got the field house being built with the baseball and softball offices over towards some of the practice fields on the back side of the campus, and just continue to do a great job there. So you can always be a part of JC Athletics by going and being a part of the the Jets All-In campaign. jcathletics.net is your way to get more information on that. So taking a look at a lot of these stats today, just a dominating performance there by James Clemens as they were able to put for lack of better words, skunk rule in effect. 15 runs after 3, and able to get 17 runs on the board off of 21 at-bats, 13 hits, 15 RBIs done, 4 base on balls, only 1 strikeout on the afternoon. So that's a beautiful birthday present there for Coach Brad Kimbrough, as today is his birthday. So I know that's what he was hoping for, and he got it. As you look at just who all got involved here, is King was able to score 3 runs. She was able to give 1 hit. Klopfenstein, 3 at-bats, and got 2 runs off of 2 hits and 3 RBIs today, which huge job from her. Peyton got 3 runs off of 1 hit and did have 1 base on balls. Plant got in on the action with a hit, a run, and a 2-run RBIs there off of a hit. Crawley got in there with 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 RBI. You had Otero. She went 2 for 3 at the plate, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Delancey was perfect on the day at batting. She had 2 singles, 1 double, 3 RBIs. So a great job there by Delancey, 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Fisher 2 for 3 with a run and with a run score, RBI scored. And then Haygood got a hit at 2 at-bats and had a 3-run RBI. So again, 21 at-bats, 17 runs off of 13 hits and 15 RBIs total. Walked 4, only struck out once today, so great job there. Now Delancey gets the win. She pitched 3 full innings, only gave up 3 hits, and all 3 of those hits came in the top of the 3rd and with 2 outs. And so you could see she was starting to get a little bit, just a little bit, losing a little bit of the velocity, but man, she stayed in there and really poured it on. She only gave up 3 hits, only 2 earned runs, only walked 1 batter, and struck out 3. So a really good performance there by Delancey in the circle for Coach Brad Kimbrough and the James Clemens Lady Jets softball team. So again, just a great outing today. Good for them to pick up that win here. So we'll be back next Tuesday here at the softball field. We'll have another softball action right here on PAS Plus. And just to kind of update you on the score right now on the baseball field, James Clemens Jets up to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning with a 2-run lead, 4-2 over Buckhorn. They've got 4 runs off of 7 hits so far on the afternoon. So good job there by Coach Johnny Johnson and his squad as well. So big victory here at the Jetsplex. James Clemens 17, Lady Generals 2 for Tim Lambert. I'm Kirk Pierce. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in. Check us out next week. You've been listening to James Clemens Ladies Softball on PAS Plus.
You've been listening to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. If you'd like to download a copy of tonight's game, log on to pasnetwork.net. James Clemens Softball is a production of Play Action Sports.